kart center. Brought the open trailer. We are at a kart track. This is like a trial run for an event. So we're here, the pits are back there. So I've got a pair of tires, my cooler, all my stuff. This is pretty wild to see all these drift cars in like an area meant for go-karts. This is the first place I ever rode like rental karts. I used to come here with my friends. It was like a birthday thing. Everyone's birthday, we would come here, race, see who had the fastest time. It was like my introduction to go-karting. And we're gonna be drifting. It was a tight squeeze through there. We had to come through, yeah, right there. Got our stuff set up. Benny boy, his car. All right, so this is kind of like the start-finish area. So we got this main sweeper here into kind of a kink. I don't know if you can see that. Turns into a hairpin over there. It's honestly wider than a lot of kart tracks, I would say. Like you could almost fit 2 cars long here. Yeah, pretty wide through the main turn. And then we got a turn here. Turns back that way. Chicane. Like I said, I mean, I haven't been here in years because I go to Bushnell now because I live closer, but I've definitely karted here several times, a lot of times. So it is kind of cool to come drift here. It's kind of like a fantasy from back then, wanting to drift here, because that was when I started drifting. So should be fun. I guess it's time to go for it.
Unique event. This first time we are hosting this event. I want to thank Alan. His father is not here, and I just want to make 100% clear, we know nothing about this. Nothing. We don't know anything. So we're taking your guys' advice and what to do, not to do. You know, if you guys want to change something, we are super changeable to your guys' liking. I hope this is the first of many that we can grow from this. And he's going to be here, you know, kind of marshalling who, you know, when the next guy can go in and learn a little bit, but then he goes. Enjoy. If you guys need anything, I'm Andre, I'm the owner.
All right, Fellows going out for a lap to show us what it's like. First time ever wearing this suit, and the only time ever wearing a suit besides the Freedom 500. It's a new experience. I got my race shoes on too, which I also never wear. I feel so constricted. All right, boys. really fun, but it is really hot in this suit, boys. That was incredibly fun though. That track feels so good. It feels so freaking good. I'm very excited to drive more on that. All right, going out again. Now we've got, before I had some dead 245 Hancocks on, which I run sometimes for comps, but they had been heat cycled too many times. They were toast. But anyway, we have some 205 Federal Formosas on now, which is kind of like commonly what I run at stuff like this, fun events. Just a 400 treadwear 205. So Ben's got the same type of tires on. He's got Hancocks, but they're basically the same. We're gonna go do some tandems now. They told us they wanted us to do solo laps first, so I wanted to respect their wishes. So I just killed those tires on solo, and now we're gonna go tandem. All right, well, these two runs, I happen to have microphone issues. It was just cutting in and out. So I figured I'd kind of run you guys through what's going on here. So this event, me and Ben have done a bunch of tandems recently. We did clutch kickers, we're doing this, and it's been really nice tandeming with the same person, a consistent driver in a similar car, you know, not a faster car, not a slower car, because I've been able to really work on some technique things. So one of the big things I've been trying to do is anticipate the other driver getting on throttle. That's, in my opinion, what makes the difference between a good tandem driver and a really, really great tandem driver is that anticipation. You see it all the time. Basically what happens is, as you come in on the person, you guys are both slowing down, they get on the brakes, you get on the brakes. Your natural instinct is to stay on the brakes until that gap stops closing and starts opening. So until they kind of start accelerating. If you do that though, they're on the gas, you're still on the brake. By the time you react and get on the gas, they're gone. So watch right here. Instead of staying on the brake any longer, I got back on the gas. So that's kind of a natural instinct that it's really, really, really hard to get past. Your body just wants to stay on the brakes because it feels like if you don't stay on the brakes, you're just going to plow straight into them. So that was one of the things I was really working on and improving on a lot, which was really fun. I mean, I was really enjoying these tandem runs in every single way. I door tapped him right there, and you could hardly even tell it was so graceful. All right, well, I'm a baby. I got to take my fire suit off after every session. Killed the 245s. The 205s look like they still got some. Ooh, I mean they got decent tread. It's just like they're chunking. I've got them really low, like 10 psi, and we're getting them hot lapping. But so far so good. Car feels really good. The layout of this track is really, really fun. It flows super well. Even into the last hairpin, it's super good. I mean, really the only spot that's awkward is the long straight, which works out because you just kind of slow down, group up, and then go again. So very glad we decided to drive this because it has been an absolute blast. The cars are ripping. I'm feeling confident right off the rip because we just tandemed we got 100 laps of clutch kickers. So I'm gonna go drive some more after we cool off a little from the fire suit life. tires are donezo's. Done and dusted, as they say. All right, we got a fresh set on. I'm excited to try these. They're Ingus and Antares Ingus A1s. They're 280 tread wear, 205. Normally I run like 400 or 500 tread wear, 205. So these might have more grip. I don't know. I kind of doubt it. Hopefully they'll last long. Been changing tires too. That last lap, these things were smoked. Definitely glad I brought more tires than I thought I needed. Smoked. Fresh set, gonna get smoked. Super fun. Really fun track. Oh, also, another graceful door tap on Ben. No denting. Just tire. This one's from Clutch Kicker, same thing. No dent. That's a door tap. Caving in the door, not a door tap. So this is kind of funny. Me and Ben have been kind of single-shotting this link between these two turns instead of manjiing it, and I know Duarte manjis it, so this is my first time manjiing it. We transition here, I'm like, why is he so inside? And I realized he's not inside, I'm way outside. back to the helmet cam so I can talk to you guys. That last session was, I mean, that's not sessions, it's like open drift, but that last set of runs we did was pretty fun, just hopping in with random people. I did feel a little bit guilty because, like, I hate when people jump in behind me and don't ask, you know, because it's like, whatever, maybe I'm nursing an issue. I feel like that's kind of disrespectful, but I tried to make sure they knew I was there before I started tandeming with them, you know, and I figured if, like, hey, if they're uncomfortable, they'll kind of wave me by. But yeah, so it seemed to work out fine. Definitely fun. I've got one more set of tires. Ben's out of tires, so I gotta decide if I want to load up after this set or if I want to throw another set on. Car is good, running nice and cool for how much abuse. Did a bunch of laps. I'm not cool though with this suit, man. I'm getting hot. Well, I think I'm out of fuel. Got fuel cut there, which means the surge tank ran dry, which means we are sloshing so much in the tank that the old tank ran dry, so that's okay. I have my fun for sure. I have more fun than I bargained for. That is for certain. All right, well, we made it back from the event. Both cars are still in one piece. It was definitely a blast. Really stoked that Orlando Kart Center was willing to give that a shot and try out drifting. I really hope that they continue to do it, because the idea of having a kart track to drift at in our backyard, you know, here locally, not having to go out of state to drive it, gets me hyped. I don't want to get my hopes up, but they seem to enjoy it, so hopefully they're down to keep doing it. But yeah, so I guess that's going to be it for this one. Also, don't forget, we got the merch pre-order going on. Finally started merch back up. Put the link down below for anyone interested. But other than that, that's going to be it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Goodbye.